All right, so people are quitting on Ben Simmons again. Not that it's new this time, but it's like, yo, damn, it's going down. Like, damn.
It was the #1 pick in 2016, an All-NBA player in 2019, and now the Nets don't even know what to do with Ben Simmons.
Boy, ain't no way.
Sometimes it feels like these two can't be the same player.
I know we just had a discussion about Lonzo being a bust. That was the previous video recorded chat. We need to have that same discussion with Ben Simmons, because I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man.
And that's where I said in that video, spoiler, I said in that video, ultimately Lonzo's a 0-7 because I could see a situation where if I have a perfect team built around him, I would draft him at 2 because I think you go win a championship. This dude, perfect situation, I don't think it's happening. I don't think it's happening. I would probably say busting 6 as of this moment. It's all up here. I think we all agree it is all up here. He has the physique. He has the talent to a degree. I think his talent's slightly overrated sometimes, but he has the talent to be good. I don't know why he's not good. I don't know. It's all up there, bro.
These clips are 4 years apart, and in those 4 years, Ben Simmons has not only regressed, he's become a liability. To the point that the Nets coach Jacques Vaughn couldn't even figure out where to put Ben and said,
you put another big next to Ben, then you got to figure out what the spacing is around him. Then if you put a playmaker
he was
next
talking
to him,
crazy. I didn't even know
you got to
this.
figure out what Ben looks like without the basketball. Then if you go
I never heard.
Crazy.
This is crazy.
All right, so the challenges are ahead of us.
wait, he pretty much just said that Ben is trouble everywhere, and why wouldn't he be?
Yo!
Yeah, this is a challenge. This is a coaching challenge.
Nah,
Heck,
bruh.
he can't even
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Your coach going out in public saying you're a coaching challenge is crazy. Crazy.
I didn't want to double pause, but yo, that's that. All right, this is even worse than I thought. Holy.
on the new look Nets. He's averaging more fouls than field goals made.
This is
At this
absurd.
point, Vaughn is even singling out Ben for not being prepared enough. I mean, man hit the MJ shrug to the Philly crowd after hitting 2 free throws in the first quarter. That might tell you where we at. And now reports are coming out that they're shutting down Ben for the season? Might just be rumors, but the fact that they're believable, yeah, the situation is bad. And perhaps the worst part, Ben Simmons is earning $37+ million for the next 2 years. When he signed it was supposed to be a good contract. So whether you like it or not, Ben is here. There's no indication of
Ben, give me one, bro. Just give me one. Give me one. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. Just one. It's not gonna hurt your pockets for real, bro. Like, damn. God. You could really help out some people with this money, dog. Like, for real, for real. You are not... Like, you are not doing shit with... Please, donate it to charity. Dude, I'm the charity. How about that, man? Damn.
Shit, I snake souls. They ain't gotta be souls and sage. Help Sage for one time. Help. Yo, send me a 500, please. Please, Benny.
Send me 200K and I'll hey, I'm straight. No, you know what I do with 200K, dog? Just tax free.
You know I do a 50. You know I do a 50.
Like, Ben, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on,
Ben. Help us, bro. Help us. Damn.
He's admitted that he needs to shoot more, but it's almost as if he's lost it. But if you're liking the content and want to shoot better,
hell no.
subscribe, because over 75% of you aren't. Thanks.
Damn, my
Even
bad.
before he was drafted, there were problems. One scouting report said to look out for the lack of competitiveness, that he doesn't care about winning. Rather, if things aren't all about him, he becomes
Oh, shit.
upset.
You're
And it was
paying.
visible even when he was an all-star. We chose to ignore the mentality because of potential. Look at these highlights. What happened to this Ben Simmons? My friend said that they really put Ben Simmons on guys' highlights and thought we wouldn't notice. Ben Simmons needs to change, and the NBA's patience for him is running thin. What is up, dudes, dudettes, ballers, players? It's your boy MJ. Ben is unable to meaningfully impact the game. He went from being a valuable trade asset just a year and a half ago to mysteriously sitting on the bench all of last season with some serious drip. He did get traded for Harden. The Nets got fleeced. He said the big three would be scary. Yeah. He's right, this new big three might be, but Ben,
This is
we're not even part of
crazy.
it. And that original big three did not have faith in me.
Help me!
And just when we thought we were about to see the Ben Simmons of old, after coming off an entire season
This is so
rested,
crazy,
he came out
bro.
looking like he forgot how to play basketball.
Anyone
26
thinks
years
so is
old,
bad,
supposed to be
this
nearly
is worse,
entering his
bro.
Like he literally has an opportunity to just take over a team. You don't have to share it with Embiid. You don't have to, you know, because people were saying, oh, it's because Embiid's a post up player, and it's just no, bro. You're rocking with Mikal Bridges and Cam Thomas. You have enough spacing. I ain't gonna
And
lie.
Cam Johnson.
Yeah, like come on, bro.
Man, I called for him a while ago. One of my best videos. I called for him to go somewhere like Indiana, maybe. Why? Even though it sounded nasty, probably still is. I was like, yo, at least out there, he got spacing and nobody expects anything. Ain't no cameras on this dude. It's just, yo, Ben, go out there and get better at basketball. I don't know how it don't work. He's a 6'10" rim runner with defense that can pass, and it doesn't work. I don't know how, why, or when we got to this point, but it's so different, bro. This is new.
Prime. While we see this current version of Ben, it's easy to forget that just a few short years ago, he was considered by so many fans and pundits as one of the best players under 25, with the likes of future MVPs Nikola Jokic.
I will say I
and
did
Giannis.
think him and
That's after
Embiid
Ben
took that
Simmons
to their
entered
head.
the
I
NBA
will
as
say
one
that.
of the best college prodigies of his generation. An Aussie with elite ambidextrous capabilities, sneaky quickness, fast twitch athleticism, and the ability to play all 5 positions on both
Look at
ends of the
LeBron
court.
comparisons.
Now,
Let's be real. Let's be real.
at least that's what everyone thought. But Simmons felt himself that he was born to play the point guard position because he was so great going coast to coast. Saying, transition for sure, getting the rebound and going, that's probably the most fluid part of my game. I feel more comfortable running the point because I know I can lead a team and take control of games. Man was even shooting jumpers. And there were comparisons between him and LeBron and Magic. They only grew louder and louder. At 6'10", 225, he had the body and transition capabilities of a Magic Johnson, athleticism,
Like
or
his
LeBron.
dimes.
Yeah,
Oh my
the
God.
expectations
Yeah.
were set.
His
The
dimes
Sixers
used to be
take it, and
crazy.
The process is on its way. Do you remember how many lottery picks the Sixers
Different,
had in
bro.
a 5-year stretch? Nerlens Noel, Michael Carter-Williams, Joel Embiid, Sarge, Okafor, Simmons, Fultz, Embiid. Really the only one that panned out, huh? Simmons.
That's
sounds
why
tanking is
crazy.
overrated. That's why tanking is
All Sixers
overrated.
Rookies did. So in his official rookie season, it was something.
They really only hit on
12
Embiid,
triple-doubles,
dog.
the
Like,
most
that's so
triple-doubles in a
crazy.
season by a rookie, the highest
Telling
win
you,
shares
bro.
among rookies.
It's
Shit only work
almost
in
a Ben
entire
Simmons.
NBA in both
eras.
defensive win shares and defensive plus minus, and a 32 point, 18 rebound, 15 assists, 6 steal game versus LeBron's Cavs towards the end of the season. Yeah. This
Nah, I
is the
can't
Ben
imagine
Simmons
Ben
we
getting
remember
30 in a
the
week.
bar we hold him
Crazy.
to. In his first playoff appearance paired with Joel Embiid, Simmons looked like every bit of what he was destined to become by averaging 18, 11, and 9 on 50% shooting in a 5-game gentleman sweep of the Miami Heat. And even in the following round when the Sixers ran into a disciplined
I was
and
scared to run into this
Boston
team. I ain't gonna lie,
Ben
bro.
was alright, not great.
With how hot the Sixers were going into that series, and with us not having our 2 best players, I was like, hey, GG's, man. We did good in the first round. But yeah, this is where the road stops. And for us to beat this team, oh my God. I was so fucking happy, dog.
Nah, yeah, I know a lot of Celtics fans. Once y'all got this dub, y'all did match up with them again in the bubble, I want to say, or somewhere. Y'all matched up with them again.
But they didn't have
And-
Ben Simmons in the bubble.
Yeah, they didn't have Ben. And I remember y'all coming into it like, yo, y'all lucky y'all ain't got Ben, man. We like, and like once Celtics beat them, it just, the switch, maybe it's y'all fault. The switch was turned. They were like, oh, nah, this dude, he's a coward. And just give him space, he won't shoot it. Like, I remember that group chat day of just overnight, night after night, people were like, yeah, I don't care about this Ben dude at all, actually. Hold on. Palms is sweaty, pissed down his leg. I was like, oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Okay, scoring 14 per game on 48% shooting. He was aggressive, but this is where his lack of shooting for the first time in his career was really becoming justified. What worked against a mediocre team like the Heat at the time did not work against a tough-minded Celtics team that knew how to play defense.
Rip Bozo,
They
bro.
knew when to collapse the defense because
Come on,
Simmons
man.
wasn't a threat and they least went outside of 7 or 8 feet from the basket, which oftentimes led to a cleared lane, which killed
Al
so
Horford
much
clamping
of
that shit
Philly's
up. Yeah,
offensive
switch!
rhythm,
Yeah,
especially
this is
with
serious.
Joel Embiid. It's one of, if not the reason why Simmons and Embiid were always an awkward pairing. Embiid and Simmons often forced the other guy out the paint because you can't have nearly 2 7-foot-tall guys eating up space inside. It's not 1990. And that was the theme of Simmons' earlier years in the NBA. Productive and skilled all around, but he took all of 11 points in his rookie season and chemistry with Embiid. The following season,
you need to shoot it more though, bro.
He was amongst the leaders in steals, defensive plus minus,
work out
and
them
made his
demons.
first
Too late now,
All-Star
dog. I
team,
ain't
but
gonna lie.
somehow
It
shot
is too late now.
Yeah, you
threes at
tried.
6, which again worked in the first round against a mediocre team like the pre-Kyrie Katie Brooklyn Nets and his nemesis Jared Dudley.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
didn't
nah.
work so much in the next
Best
round
random
against
beef
the
ever.
eventual champion Toronto Raptors. Just look at Simmons' first 2 postseasons side by side. You can see the considerable drop-off in Simmons' production in later rounds versus the first round, and it reflected how smarter, tougher teams would exploit Simmons' lack of shooting and made Philly a one-dimensional team offensively. Suddenly, everyone was coming to the conclusion that Simmons and Embiid cannot coexist and Philly should trade one or the other. And then there were entire reports.
I'm gonna be honest, one of my worst takes as an NBA fan was to keep Ben Simmons and trade Embiid. I ain't gonna lie. I was one of those guys. Man. I was wrong, chat. Hey, I'm just bad take, man.
You got on that one. I believed in splitting them up. I said keep the big. I ain't gonna lie. I said keep the big, bro. Oh man, you were. Oh man.
Well, I was more so on the tip of like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, having a really versatile defender was really important, which was Ben Simmons. Honestly, I still don't believe that you can win with a center as your best player. So I was on the tip of like, okay, hey, surround Ben Simmons with the right pieces. I think that's a higher potential than a Joel Embiid led team. But hey, maybe I would have still been right if Ben Simmons didn't become pussy for real. But
all right, bro. See, this is where Ben watches the video and he clicks off, bro. Like, damn, man.
Allegedly, that's what the streets are saying. Like Ben became pussy for real. That's what they're saying, man. I'm just saying. And this is why we're never getting invited to the All-Star game, by the way, chat. Thank y'all for the support for real. Thank y'all for the support because we're never getting invited to the NBA events for real, man. I'm just saying.
Thank you, chat. You need to hit the sub button because they're not going to. We're getting no future coverage. There's no allies being made. But what I can say for certain is I think I just lied maybe because now I think about it. I think I said split them both up. I think I said both of them are too much in their own head and to break them up. I forgot what I said. I don't even know if I was on YouTube at the time. But one of those two definitely wasn't Team Ben Trade and B. I know that for a fact. And yeah, it was just always awkward. But they could have been great. They could have been great, man. If he had just listened to Jimbo and shot the 3, maybe some in transition. Hell, maybe if he had missed one of Game 7, he'd still be. I don't know, bro. It would be nice.
About Simmons and Embiid not even getting along off the court. And we'd see the off-season videos of Ben taking pull-up threes in pickup. But then it would be a celebration for Ben for just attempting a 3 in game.
Nah, for real.
There was some sort of mental block. Shooting jumpers just wasn't meant for Ben. Simmons
Oh,
might
wow.
have even been shooting with the wrong hand. If you remember, the Sixers pushed the Kawhi Raptors to 7 games, mainly because they also had Jimmy Butler, who had great chemistry with Embiid. Simmons, on the other hand, had enough of their success.
I think his
Butler
accessories,
would run a
man. He
lot
took
more
off
of
way
their
too many
offensive sets
accessories.
and need the ball in his
I'm
hand.
saying.
Even Butler
Keep
found
the
it
headband and
weird
armband.
because
Yeah,
Sixers
yeah.
wanted to take the ball
he kept
out
the
of
that was
his
prime
hands and
Ben.
give it to
Hey.
him. Their usage rate in the regular season was
Look
nearly
good, smell
identical,
good,
but in
play
the
good.
playoffs,
Bro
while
lost some
Butler's usage
VC
went
and
up to
just raw dogged the
22.7,
games.
Simmons' fell to 16.
Armband had attributes.
Look at this shit, bro.
He was frustrated playing off ball.
Damn.
At least that's what Embiid said.
Look at this. This is up. Where's some meat
Layups.
He needed the ball in his hand.
Yup, Simmons forced the Sixers to choose between him and Butler, even when no one was defending Ben.
Definitely
with the
should have
ball.
chose Jimmy.
In his 3rd year, you would think that Ben would take that big step, especially since the widely recognized phenomenon known as the leap happens in your 3rd year. Look at Tatum going from 15.7 points per game to 23.7 in his 3rd year. Tyrese Halliburton became an all-star in his 3rd year.
Big
And
Reese.
while Ben went from 16.9 points, 7.7 assists to 16.4 points per game and 8 assists while attempting 7 threes?
Nope.
Okay, but at least he's taking mid-ranges this season, right? I mean, oh, he's only taken 16 the entire season.
Nah, that's crazy.
Never mind.
Throw him some bail from this regard, right? I think advanced analytics has definitely shown coaches and fans and, you know, teams and coaching staffs of just like, yo, what are high percentage shots for each player? So when you look at Ben Simmons and you just know he's not a good three-point shooter, he's not a good mid-range shooter, I would hope as a coach you would want, you know, your player to take high percentage shots. That's why we, you know, rag on Westbrook for taking threes. Like, why the fuck are you taking threes? You're not good at them. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to Ben Simmons, would you rather Ben Simmons take a three or drive to the rim and make a play? I think what the difference was, he just stopped driving to the rim and trying to make plays. And I don't really know what he does now. But just the whole like not shooting threes thing, I'm gonna throw him some bail in that regard. Cause I kind of see where he's coming from of like, yo, you know for a fact I'm gonna miss this three. All right, it's gonna take me like 3 years to get to a point where I may be a 30% shooter. So until then, bro, this three is gonna be a bad shot. Are we just gonna live with that, or are we trying to win games right now? I don't know.
And that's where I'm gonna spin the block back, and I lost my track of thought earlier. Hopefully the editor cut it out. Essentially, when you are drafted to a loser franchise, all right, when you walk into a losing situation, they don't know how to teach you how to win. Everybody over there is used to losing. So, we have one side of the staff and fan base telling you, yo, shoot the ball. We don't give a shit. Just shoot the ball, bro. On the other hand, you're trying to win games. These players are never going out there hoping they lose, or at least I assume. So, he's like, I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss the fucking shot. So, what, am I developing, or am I trying to turn the franchise around right now? Like, am I the next Kobe to Embiid to Shaq, or am I just waiting for the third guy to make a super team? Like, what are we doing? So, this is why again, tanking's overrated, bro. You had that losing culture. You ain't know how to teach Ben how to play basketball. So we don't know what happens if Ben Simmons goes to like the Warriors or some shit. I'm just pointing that out. Now, am I gonna blame the Sixers entirely? Fuck no. I'm not. Hold on, Benny, this is on you. But I'm just saying what could have been. We'll never know.
Simmons had some back issues towards the end of the season, and Embiid was out here trying to solo squad in 2020 playoffs to no avail. And in his 4th year, Ben averaged 14.3 points. But Simmons was out here making a new identity, being a versatile defender and making his own case, like that game against the Utah Jazz in 2021 after Rudy Gobert thought he deserved the Defensive Player of the Year over Simmons, to which Simmons responded by saying, I'm one of those guys that can guard 1 through 5. The confidence was there.
It's a mismatch nearly every time when I step on the floor.
Doc Rivers came in to coach. The Sixers had championship veterans in Dwight Howard and Danny Green. They were the #1 seed. And yes, Simmons was a really good defender, able to stop perimeter guards, 2-time first team all defense, bang with bigs down low, even if Giannis
stop this, pussy!
These scores came after Simmons went for a 42-point triple-double with 5 steals. But that was without Embiid playing, which only adds to all the talk of trade Embiid, trade Ben, keep both, kept going on. But again, we weren't seeing that sort of dog on the court often enough for all the talk Ben was doing. Getting stars kicked off the team, being on a similar level to Embiid, and also. But all that talk is quickly gonna disappear.
Oh man, that play hurt.
Did not handle it well. They were expected to at least get to the Eastern Conference Finals, but that possession was the breaking point.
Shout out to Philly fans, by the way. I don't know how y'all alive.
7-game series, Simmons refused to shoot. He
like
hurt
on all
their
sports.
spacing more than ever. In that series, Simmons averaged 9.9 points and 8.6 assists. This was the 3rd time in his career that Simmons went MIA in a playoff series. He was historically awful from the free throw line, looked scared to shoot the ball, couldn't back down guys that were like a foot shorter than him, and couldn't even guard Trae Young. The whole Defensive Player of the Year talk,
I need the Hawks to be good, man. When the Hawks are good, they're fun to watch, bro. Specifically Trae, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, shit talking Trae is peak, but when he's losing, it don't hit.
Free throw line.
Doc, you think Ben Simmons can still be a point guard for a championship team like the one you guys want to become?
Yeah, David, I don't know that question or the answer to that right now.
Yo,
I think I know who the Sixers
Ben
are
be
gonna
getting
trade.
dunked
It was
on
really
by his coaches, yo. I say
What
that too.
matters worse, when I heard
Something
they couldn't
going
even
on
get any
that we don't
worse,
know
Ben
about.
Simmons gave the most Ben Simmons response to his performance against Atlanta. I ain't shoot well from the line this series. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. He also said that offensively, he wasn't there. That he did
you're
do
never
enough
there,
for his
aren't you?
teammates that there was a lot to work on. Okay, some actual accountability, but actions speak louder than words. Instead of committing to the city of Philadelphia, putting more work into his game, and coming back stronger than ever, Ben went quiet for some
Well, like
time
water.
and then demanded a trade in late August. Then training camp started. Even this saga would get weird because despite Embiid tweeting support for Ben, it wasn't enough. With Simmons showing up for training camp in sweats with his phone in his pocket. Bro, what are you doing? Rivers threw him out of practice. The team suspended him for actions detrimental to the team, and they would go on to fine Simmons $360,000 for each game he refused to play in.
And you can't give us 200, Ben? Come on,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying,
Come on, bro.
You can get these corporations that don't give a shit about you money, but I can't get 50 bands, man. What the fuck is that? What is it? This is America, bro. This is crazy, man. This is ass.
I ain't gonna lie, every time I see like NBA players get fined, shit's crazy to me, man. Cam Thomas gets fined $50K for saying pause or no homo. Like, I don't even want to dive into like if you know what I'm saying, but $50,000 for saying no homo?
I dive into it, yo, chat. I stamp on everything I love. If I had to wake up one day and a Fed knocked on my door, you said no homo, 50,000. Oh, hell no, I ain't going like that. I get it, they're rich, blah, 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 chat. 50,000, 50,000. I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm telling you that right now. You out of your rabbit, man. Hell nah, boy.
But you know how much money you have to make though to just like shove 50,000 away?
I'll take the fine.
Yeah, I'll take the fine. Yeah, the rest were ass tonight. 70K. What? What? That's a whole salary for motherfuckers, man. Damn.
Excuse me, Frederick.
Simmons just said, I'm not playing, even when he was fully healthy. These fines totaled an insane $19 million when it was all said and done. A very practical response
Just
to you
all right,
being
Rosa.
ass after you've signed
shit,
a
I'ma get canceled.
5-year max. Even with Rivers saying that he wants Simmons to play, Embiid choosing to focus on the players that were willing to play, saying his job is not to babysit, Simmons kept going back and forth, going to practice, then choosing to remain away, then saying he has discomfort in his back. Then on October 22nd, he said he wasn't mentally ready to play. And all of this just led people to believe that Simmons was pulling the excuse card all along. That he hated on Embiid, blamed him for the loss to Atlanta, and hated what Doc Rivers said too. So this led many to believe that Simmons was using quote-unquote mental health concerns.
We still don't know what really happened, bro.
Yeah, that saga was wild.
While getting the bag. I don't know what exactly happened, but it was messy. Oh, and let me not leave out the excuse Simmons used to explain why he passed up the open dunk against Atlanta in the playoffs. In the moment, I just spun, and I'm assuming Trae Young is going to come over quickly. Bro, Trae Young is like 4.5 feet tall.
Alright, come on, bro.
Embiid is savage, though. But NBA fans
I forgot about that tweet.
Still had hope when Harden and Ben got traded for each other. If you look at the headlines, people were excited for both teams, thinking that it was a fair trade. That hey, the Nets got all they could out of Harden after not playing at all last season because of some mysterious back issues that we found out after. There was some hope that Simmons would come back rejuvenated, readier than ever to play basketball again. He even said himself that he feels good and is ready mentally after all these speculations about his mental health state, but only if he was as confident on the court as he was during this interview, because Simmons has struggled big time for significant stretches.
Sees a seam, drops it off, Simmons inside, off the mark, Simmons can't drag it down.
Still reluctant to shoot, a lack of intensity on both ends of the court, and sometimes just looking downright long. Defensively speaking, he is having an impact. Negative 1.2 points per 100 possessions, impact switching, negative 1.3 effective field goal percentage when guarded by him. Nothing crazy, but solid. Again, sorry Nets, you traded an MVP for this. For a guy who was once the future of a franchise and one of the best young talents in the NBA, it's hard to stomach this all. After not coming off the bench a single time in his career, Simmons has been the sixth guy many times this season as the Nets try to find a role effective enough for him.
Why you bullying me?
Brooklyn's new head coach is confused,
Did Luka
saying
make a
things
ball?
along the lines of,
Yeah.
I
I don't
have
know.
no
Oh my
idea,
Lord.
but I'm trying. When Vaughn, who had rejuvenated the Nets to a 17-2 spurt with KD and Kyrie, said he couldn't figure out a place for Ben, even amongst a team filled with role players, it hit home that it might really be over for him. And he has no trade value throughout
Zero
the league. At this
trade
point,
value.
the Nets don't even know what to do with him. You can't trade him either. But repeatedly, we've just seen Ben run away from the challenge and not accept his shortcomings. Yes, he is one of the best players
already
in the
paid him,
world,
so.
no doubt. But he's getting paid like one of the best players in the NBA. And now the Nets could be shying him down. Like I've said before, if Ben had the mentality of being aggressive, he could be honest. And that just shows how important a mental state.
That's on the high side, but I see it.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Listen, Lonzo didn't even peak as high as Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is more of a bust than Lonzo to me, bro.
That's what I said, bro. I said, bro, Ben is a yes in 6, really 5, like OKC 5. You know what's crazy, Souls? And we bring it up maybe once every 4 videos on how, like, if you're a hooper or something, our opinion is invalidated. I hope this, if anything, applies to Ben, because now that I think about it, ex-players who are now coaches have talked about him. Motherfucking all-stars have talked about him. All his teammates have talked about. Yo, everybody is like, yo, Ben, like, every player, every hooper in the game that has been on his team for the most part, or at least the notable ones, have been like, yo, let it fly, bro, or yo, be aggressive or something like that. So damn it, at some point, it is not just the media turning on him back and forth. It's nothing crazy, yo. He just gotta lock in. Like I said it when this is why I thought, or at least hope, that I was in a mindset of splitting them both up, because at the time I was like, yo, these two, Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, they are all in their own head right now. Like they think they the shit right now. And it could derail you, bro. He got paid for it, and maybe that was his dream ultimately, but it just looks like, and I don't want to be too wild when I say it just look like he don't give a fuck about basketball, bro. It look like he kind of just don't care. He got his bag, and I ain't just like, fuck it, whatever. Like,
Yeah, I think like with Lonzo and Wiggins, he is in like the gray area of the bus conversation. But I always say, like, and this is my main argument as to why I lean towards the bus with Lonzo and Ben Simmons too. If LeBron came into the league with all the expectations that he had and only became a one-time All-Star, come on, bro. Come on, that's a hell of a disappointing career. And I ain't gonna lie, for the chosen one,
yeah.
the
Drake?
next. Yeah,
Drake?
Imagine it may not mean nothing. Like that song coming out with Eminem, Wayne, Kanye, Drake.
Bro. The starting 5 was
Come
Braun,
on.
Drake, Ye, and oh, yo, come on,
bro. And you end your career as a 2-time All-Star, 1-time All-NBA. Now let's take that to Ben Simmons. I don't think he was hyped up as much as LeBron. However, the comparisons were there. All right, there were the Magic Johnson, LeBron James comparisons. Unanimous #1 overall pick. About to save the 76ers. That was there for him. Right, a franchise player is going to turn around the league, X, Y, and Z. That was Ben Simmons. And for him to peak as an All-NBA caliber player once, I believe at most off the top of my head, he's a 3-time All-Star. But not only that, but to get to a point in your career where motherfuckers are telling you you're unplayable all over the league, you have no trade value, people questioning your love for the game. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah. Ben Simmons is a bust. Ben Simmons is a bust. I'm sorry to tell you.
For the player apologists out there, look, let's put it on a scale. Let's say, hell, let's give him a DPOY. Let's say he got robbed. He has a DPOY. As Soul said, I don't even know if it's factually true. 3-time All-Star DPOY. That's this on the scale. So right now, the scale looking like this. He's pretty damn good. But he's not that good a scorer. He's a good passer, so it's still like this. But then you're going to tell me that we're in 2023 and he's unplayable? How many seasons he been here? When did he draft it? 2015?
2016.
It ain't been a decade. So floor is cooking him. So even on all accounts, I cannot sit here and say, yeah, he's not a bust. I'd be lying. I'd be being PC for you. I'd literally be on some bullshit just to not argue, not have sage slander in the comment section and none of that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I think a lot of you, if Ben Simmons was the face of your favorite team, of your favorite franchise, is taking your team $37 million, you'd be like, yeah, this dude, fuck him. I'm not even saying fuck him. I have no beef with Ben Simmons. I have beef with the Nets Twitter account that got mad at me when I said, oh, we're showing Ben in the gym shooting threes again. We're doing this again. I have beef with that motherfucker. But outside of that, like, yo, man, nah, I gotta call him a bust, unfortunately. I get no joy in calling him a bust. I hope he does turn around. I hope maybe 5 years from now, 2 years from now, hell, I hope tomorrow we have to drop a video. Yo, we were way wrong. Ben Simmons is him. But I doubt it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. With that being said, shout out to MJ for the video. This is a very, very good video. Go ahead, check out his video. Links will be in the description. And we'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace out.
Peace.